Thank you so much for joining me for the weekly intuitive life coaching oracle cards readings. I'm so excited to have you here with me. We're going to be using the intuitive life coaching app to do a weekly overview every Sunday. There are actually this is what it will look like if you download it on your phone. This app is available for your iPhone as well as for Android phones. And there are 4 buttons on the screen. The first one is readings, which takes you into the different readings you can do. You can do a 1 card, a 3 card, or a 5 card reading. And then there's the browse button. And if you have the free version, you'll only see 11 cards, but there's actually 77 in this deck. And then there is the journal, which allows you to save your readings by time and date. And then there's the about, which tells you a little bit more about me and Indigo software. So let's get started. Thank you for joining me for the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle card reading for the October 26th through the 1st. We're going to do a 5 card reading to look at the week ahead. For this week in the situation, we have karma. The emotional challenge is energy healer. The solution is self-sabotage. The coaching advice is wake-up call. And the potential for this week is new door. When I tune into the energy for this week, I'm really getting the intuitive message for us to let things go. So whatever energy is coming up for you this week in regards to situations of the past and people that have maybe done you wrong in the past, or it feels like all of that is resurfacing to be healed. So if you have some unfinished business as far as emotionally around how you feel about someone specific, about whether or not they treated you fairly, or if they threw you under the bus, or if they just completely took advantage of you, or whatever that is, that's all a part of this energy coming to the surface to be released and healed. So if you are experiencing maybe going down memory lane of situations that have happened in the past, because this doesn't feel like something that's happened currently right now, it could be something that's happening currently right now, but this actually feels like something that's happened in the past that is coming back up, that's unraveling within you to be healed. Something that might be stuck in your energy field, and something that might be keeping you from moving forward. A thought or thought form or an experience of the past that just keeps that remains alive energetically, that continues to kind of govern how you react to certain things. For example, maybe something bad that happened or something upsetting that happened now makes you feel like you can't trust people moving forward. So that blocks you from being able to do the things you really want to do in life. And so our angels and guides are coming through to be aware of any past upset in our relationships with people in all areas of our life. And it's time for us to heal, release, and let that go. And to also realize that it isn't our place to play God. We're not supposed to try to one-up people or what's the right wording? We're not supposed to try to take matters into our own hand. We're supposed to surrender this and release this, but do the energetic work. Also this week, the energy healing card came up. We need to do that energy work around releasing this in our energy field so we can move forward. So let's look at this card. You know that saying, what goes around comes around. This is karma. Karma is just a simple way of saying what you give, you get. What you put back out into the universe comes back to you. If you're in a situation that requires justice or fairness, this card has come to you today to remind you that it's already taken care of. No need to try to prove someone wrong or take matters into your own hands. They're creating their own karma. If what they're doing is not fair or is hurting someone else, they will eventually have this energy return to them tenfold. This card could also be a reminder for you to be mindful of what you are sending out into the universe to be returned to you. Remember that we reap what we sow. So this week, make sure to sow what you want to reap. And in the emotional challenge is the energy healer card, which goes hand in hand with what I was just talking about. If you're having upsetting situations where you feel like you were betrayed, somebody took advantage of you, somebody wasn't honest with you, if you feel that kind of unraveling and coming to the surface, even if it's old, honor it because it's coming forward to be released. And in the emotional challenge is the energy healer card, which means that we are supposed to do the work within ourselves to heal the past and let it go. And so energetically, we have these emotional blocks that we really need to pay attention to this week and take care of ourselves. It says your natural ability to heal yourself and others is needed now. You're an energy healer. You have a natural ability to heal yourself and others. It's time to learn more about this amazing gift and use it to help yourself and others heal. You have a natural ability to see yourself and others as whole, perfect, and complete. You fully understand that when you align with this concept, the mind, body, and spirit begin to heal themselves naturally. You may be called into a unique situation where your natural abilities will be needed. You could also be a teacher of energy concepts such as Reiki master or yoga instructor. Energy healing is a part of your life path. Align with this path and use it to help yourself and others heal naturally. And in the solution card for this week, we have the self-sabotage card. It says you may be creating pain for yourself by standing in your own way. So as we're doing all this intense energy work of releasing anything that may be kind of unraveling within us, it's coming up to be healed. We also need to take ownership that we are where we are right now in this time in our life because of the choices that we've made. So the guidance is not to release all blame from other people. When you give blame to someone else, then you're giving them the power to make it better. When you're blaming someone else, you're actually handing them your power and saying, you're the problem, so you have to fix it. But if you just release blame and come into an acceptance of what happened, and then allow yourself to heal it and make choices based on what you learned, then you can move forward. When you get into a place of blame, you stay stuck in stagnation and you start spinning in circles. So this week we're doing deep energy work. And it feels like a good week energetically, but there is a lot of emotional stuff coming to the surface. You may be creating pain for yourself by standing in your own way. We often sabotage ourselves by assuming that something is not possible, that we will fail, or that we are not good enough. So not only do we miss the golden opportunities that come along, but we never even knew they were there. Self-sabotage is a form of self-punishment. When you keep yourself from evolving or succeeding in life, you cause a great deal of inner pain. You are not meant to stay stagnant. You are meant to grow, evolve, and expand. In what ways do you sabotage yourself? You are being asked to go within and identify all the different ways you keep yourself from moving forward in life. This card shows up for you today because you have something amazing to share with the world. If you're hiding, procrastinating, and making excuses, you could miss out on something very exciting. You are being asked to get out of your own way, let go of the fear of the unknown, and allow yourself to step into your greatness. Stay away from assumptions. Use your imagination to propel you into greatness. If you can believe it with your whole heart, anything is possible. So the word expand was really highlighted for me. And when I tune into the energy around expansion, that's exactly what's happening. As we're releasing old stuff, kind of like peeling away the layers of an onion, then we're allowing ourselves to expand outwards. And that's what growth is all about. And if we're standing in our way, then oftentimes we feel like we're stuck. But it's really our choosing. It's really what we have chosen for ourselves. So if you really want to see change, if you're feeling like you're stuck and you really want to see movement, you really want to see change, then you have to be honest with yourself about what it is you're choosing right now in this moment that is keeping you right where you are. In the coaching advice, we have wake-up call. You are about to discover your life purpose. The wake-up call is probably one of the most intense cards in the whole deck for me personally. This card is all about everything shifting out from under you. It's almost like the foundation that you're standing on is collapsing, and you feel like every single thing in your life is falling apart. So for those of you that are feeling this, because this energy is so loud this week, so for those of you that are feeling this, I want you to know that everything is shifting so that it can get better. But if you hang on to the past and you stay in the past and you allow yourself to cling to the past, then you can't build a new foundation. And you can't move forward when the foundation beneath you is not solid. So everything has to be completely shifted so that you can create anew. And that can be a very intense experience, especially if we're holding on to the past and everything in our life is changing. Your life path is no accident. Every event, experience, relationship, and hardship serves a purpose. Each one of these experiences causes you to grow on a soul level and evolve into your true self. Your life purpose is not just about what kind of work you do. It is also about who you are as a whole person. It is how you relate to the world. It is also how the world relates to you, and if you found meaning and purpose to life. If you're suppressing your growth or your soul's journey in any way, the universe is going to throw you a wake-up call sooner or later. Despite what you feel at the time you're going through this, it's a beautiful gift. But only if you stop resisting change and let yourself evolve into a life of purpose and meaning. The wake-up call can come in many forms. Through an illness, a depression, a loss, a layoff, financial crisis, or a divorce. Any of these challenges can be a call for you to listen to your truth. Your challenges are a call to stop living your life sleepwalking and worried about materialistic, meaningless things and embrace love, deep, meaningful relationships, and what matters to you most from a soul perspective. When you stop resisting it by running away from your challenges and instead look at them from a perspective of them showing you a new way, a new life, or a new way of being, you're going to find your passion, which will also translate into your life's work or career that you love. So when the wake-up card appears in our life, it is to help get us back on track with our true destination, with our soul's path, with our true calling. Sometimes what happens in life is that we can be sleepwalking. We're not really making choices for ourselves. And if we are making choices, we're making choices out of fear, not based on our soul's calling, not based on what really inspires us, what really makes us happy, what really makes our heart sing. We are making choices based on our fears, or we're just in complete and total sleepwalking mode and we're on autopilot. This week, pay attention to that. Pay attention to all of the habits that you have that you might not even be aware of, as this week is all about shifting you into a new paradigm, waking you up and helping you to create a new and better life. In the potential, we have the new door. Your prayers have been answered and a new door is being held open for you. Yay! So after all that intensity and that emotional turmoil and all those feelings of everything shifting and changing and growing, which can, even though it's good, can sometimes be very painful, we have the new door to look forward to by the end of the week. It says your prayers have been answered and a new door is being held open for you. So despite everything that you're going through, despite all the shifts, all the changes, all the emotional intensities, despite it all, your prayers are being answered. And you just have to hold the faith that even though things are shifting and expanding and growing and evolving and changing, and sometimes it feels like not for a good reason, you just have to hold the faith that it's all happening for a reason and that it's for your highest good. New relationships and experiences cannot and will not enter your life if all your energy is focused on relationships and situations that no longer serve you. Make room for new loving people and experiences to enter your life. As your life falls apart, it also falls together. Let go of the resistance to move into the unknown. Call on your angels and guides to help make this a smooth transition. Your prayers have been heard and a new door is being held open for you. All you have to do is trust and walk through it. So even with the emotional intensity of this week, it looks like we have something really positive to look forward to by the end of the week. So thank you all so much for listening to this week's Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle Card reading. My name is Kelly T. Smith, and you can find me at www.intuitivelifecoachingwithkelly.com. And I'm also on Facebook. I'd love to connect with you there too. It's www.facebook.com/intuitivelifecoachingwithkelly. Thanks again and have a wonderful week.